So real quick, this was on my mind, and I just wanted to talk about it because I try to, when I talk about God or talk about God, I'll use stuff like I'll say God, or I'll say the universe, your higher self, and I try to find some happy medium, and I do it more so trying to please people too, because I've learned over the years that when there's so many people who have been church hurt, wounded by people in the church and by religion, that as soon as they hear God, they shut off. It's like a PTSD response. And so it's like, man, I'm going to talk about God, but it's probably going to be different than the way that you've been beat up by the Bible. So I'm trying to get to them, but I know that they're going to immediately shut off. So I may say universe or whatever. But now I'm learning that when you say universe or higher self, then religious people, church folk, get offended and they shut off. It's like, man, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. But look, let me say this. Is that just examine yourself. As you get secure in yourself, as you grow and you are, you get secure, just any area you're confident in your life, let somebody not acknowledge you or not, if you're very attractive, let somebody call you ugly. You're going to giggle unless you think you're ugly. But I mean, if you're confident that you're attractive, if you're in shape and somebody calls you fat, you're going to laugh unless you're insecure about your weight. See what I'm saying? But if you're confident, if you believe in yourself, it's like, just like I talked about in one of my other videos, somebody calling me gay. Okay, that's fine. I'm gay. So let me be your girlfriend's best friend then. Because, you know, if she fine, I'll be her buddy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be her gay best friend for you. Good job. Especially if she fine. I mean, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're secure about something, it's like, whatever, man. It's not even worth your time. I realize even in my own life, I usually am more ready to be offended by something I might have a little bit of insecurity about. If I'm confident in it, man, I just be looking at you like. So, saying all that to say, do you think God is insecure? I'd like to bring people's attention to a lot of things we feel and believe about God and religion subconsciously. It's not stuff we'd admit, but we feel it. Because you going around, it's like, if I don't thank God for my food, he ain't going to feed me tomorrow. If I don't say my grace, he may not let me eat tomorrow. If I don't thank God for waking me up today, he may not wake me up tomorrow. If I don't say God's name, he's not going to answer my prayer. If you know, it's like, you act like God is insecure, like God is needy if you don't acknowledge me. I mean, your kids don't wake you up and thank you every day for getting them off to school. They don't thank you for the food every day that you know what I'm saying? And you still love them. You still there for them. Why? But you feel like God is way more fragile than you? So if you say the universe or your higher self, God is going to be, oh my God, he didn't say God. Oh, how dare you? You offended. Stop putting that off on God. God is confident, secure in himself. He not if he is an insecure, fragile nigga, then he ain't my God. That's your God. God is not sitting up here upset and mad because you, just like if you confident, somebody say your name wrong. If you insecure and you need acknowledgement, then you bother because they said your name wrong. But when you care. When you're confident, you don't care if they got you. Man, what do you get? What do you need that for? You're needy when you're insecure. And because a lot of us are insecure, we put that insecurity off on God. God is okay, I'm sure, with you saying higher self, universe, God, whatever, man, relax, okay? A lot of times you're missing out on stuff. You're letting your PTSD response hinder you from receiving something. Relax. Stop putting our insecurities off on God. That's all I want to say. I got more to say, but I want to make that short. All right.